y'all. It's Mike with another episode of Keto on a Budget in the trailer park.
Manufactured home community.
Yes, we prefer to call it manufactured home community. Anyway, so tonight I just want to cover a few things. First of all, I was diagnosed as a borderline diabetic a while back. And with my weight gain, I became a type 2 diabetic. With that, you know, I had to start taking my blood sugar to make sure my levels weren't deadly. Anyway, so, yeah, and the funny thing about that is the first few times I did that, at my peak now, the 420, which some of you know what it means, 420. Yeah, so it's just read up as error. That's not a good thing. I went through so many strips. But yeah, it was up there in the high 200s. Now it's way better on the keto diet. For instance, the other night I had like salmon, cucumbers, lots of lemon and garlic, and what else do we have with the salmon? Wasn't there a vegetable?
Asparagus.
Oh, an asparagus. Anyway, yeah. So ironically, I tested my blood sugar, and then I tested my roomie's blood sugar, and he's like super thin and has nothing to worry about other than maybe sometimes he might drink too much. But, yeah, and he was 1 degree lower than me. And this was 2 hours after eating, so I was super impressed. Yeah, so, tonight, we're doing, Brussels sprouts, cooked the Gordon Ramsay way. We split them in half and put some garlic and butter and salt and pepper. Oven roasted them, and along with that, we're having boneless thigh chicken, coated in coconut oil, and fried. Now, I'll be honest with you, we tried to fry the first two little fillets in pork fat. It was like rendered pork fat. I had a pork belly a while back, and I cooked it all down. I was like, well, heck, I'll slice this up. It looks like bacon, and it gave me a lot of pork fat that I've been cooking with because I know pork fat is cool on the keto plan. Again, it's all about replacing carbs with fats. So yay me. But no. It was a disaster. It burned up, black as pitch. Now, maybe I could try this recipe again with the coconut oil that I have, which is like a shortening, I'll be honest. It's not oily oil. But, you know, ketos, you know, oils, shortenings, it's a no-no on the keto. Especially in the trailer park.
Manufactured home community.
Anyway, so, yeah, so the second batch turned out great. So, yeah, so we're going to have Brussels sprouts, and he's having a potato because he's skinny. He don't. But, other than that, yeah, so I'm going to have some Brussels sprouts and some, my favorite, nuts. No, it's smoked almonds. I typically have those or some pork rinds as and the other night I did natural peanut butter and celery. Makes a super awesome, okay, well not so super awesome, but I like it, and it fills the hole, and it works as a snack thing that's not going to kill your diet. Still working on the beer thing. I miss beer. I tried the alcohol, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned this in the first video, but I saw online that I could have like a triple distilled alcohol, like gin, vodka, or tequila, and I believe this was Christmas, and my roomie picked me up what he called a handle. And in the South we call that 1.75 liter, which my mom used to go through 3 of those on a weekend. It was a nightmare. Yeah, she'd fall off the steps. I'd just go check and make sure she's still breathing. Anyway, yeah, so it was a horrible influence on me because I drank 2 days in a row, but then for 2 days I suffered with a horrible hangover. Now, I did have some homemade wine the other night, and it didn't affect me like that at all. But I do have this lower abdominal edema, and anytime I try to drink anything, it fills up. And I freak out because that's what put me in the hospital, where they tied me to a bed. And I'll be honest with you, you ever been tied to a bed? It sucks balls. Okay?
Not always.
Well, yeah. Well, he was on Angel Trumpets. That doesn't count. For me, it was horrible because I'm like a conspiracy theorist. So I thought like the government done snapped me up. I did something wrong. I posted something bad on Facebook. So I was like, why am I tied to a bed? And then the orderlies or the nurse, they were, her and some dude, they were all like, what's your name? Who's the president? What year is it? And all I know is I had to pee, but I had that thing in my pee-pee. You ever get the thing in your pee-pee when you go to the... Yeah, not very comfortable. But, yeah, so... After that, the next day, the real doctor came in, and I was like, he's like, oh, how did you enjoy your services? I was like, crying. Oh, no! They tied me to the bed! It was torture! And, so they untied me, and after that, it was pretty sweet, I had, like, killer cable, internet access, yeah. And, but, yeah, that was the founding factor in what I'm doing now. So, this is just a short clip. I just wanted to say hello again and update my friends and just say welcome to another episode of Keto on a Budget in the Trailer. I mean, you don't get much more budget friendly than... Did I mention my dinner the other night? Oh, it was a can of mackerel, can of sardines, can of green beans with mustard. I was full. And then I had some cinnamon stevia pork rinds as a snack later on. And I was cool. So it is possible to do this diet on a budget. But you got to stay away from the boozy. But luckily tonight I'm getting another delivery of something that has no alcohol in it. And for some of you that may remember from the first clip, my peak weight of 420, yes, it's a big help. Anyway, so, just keep watching, you guys. I promise you, I'm going to give you some more content, but on the real, because there's a lot of people out there. They're so damn serious. And yeah, I could be more serious, but it's not as fun. This should be a halfway decent journey. So, yeah, we'll see you next time on Keto on a Budget in the Trailer Park.
Manufactured home communities.
Peace out, y'all. I wonder if that's even funny. We'll see in a second.